The Florida Keys has Phil pretty much surmised, of course, sort of target zero here. And keep in mind, they're only about a few feet above sea level, and we're talking storm surges in excess of 7 or 8 feet. Monroe County Emergency Operations Center Director Martin Centerfit, issuing a mandatory evacuation for the Keys, joins us now on the phone. Sir, very good to have you. How many are honoring that evacuation?
Well, Neil, we're getting real good turnout. The evacuation order did not go into effect till this morning at 7 o'clock, but yet last night, coming through the Keys, we already had a steady line of traffic going out. So that's really been positive. We've not seen any traffic jams or backups, but we're seeing a constant, steady flow, and so that gives us a lot of hope as people, obeying these evacuation orders. The community evacuation doesn't even go into effect till 7 o'clock tonight. But we're already seeing the population be drawn down, so good signs.
Oh, that is a good sign. I do remember too, as well. Back, 25 years ago, hard to believe, with Andrew, that a lot of people, I believe it was a voluntary evacuation in the beginning, and then only about 48 hours before Andrew hit, everyone was on the roads. How do you prevent just traffic jams, that are beyond anyone's notion of traffic jams?
It really is about communication. The population of Florida is very familiar with that idea of getting stuck on the interstate. And so we started messaging early and just letting people know that if you're traffic adverse, leave early. And they've listened to that. And I think that's as long as everybody takes a reasonable, methodical approach to this, we can move everybody we need to move. But it's no different than a building. If everybody tries to rush to the exit at once, it's going to be chaos.
Director, how many people there, maybe because it's been quite a while since Florida was hit by a severe storm, a dozen years if you just go back maybe to Katrina, that they're getting kind of, impervious to this? Or is the constant pounding of this storm, the Category 5 nature, what happened with Harvey, changing them?
Well, I think the people down here in the Keys are wise. When you live in the Florida Keys, you're the highest risk community for hurricanes.
Oh, sure.
And we love our tropical life, but with this being a Category 5, I think you'd see a totally different response if this would have been a Category 2. But with this being a Category 5 and with it tracking the way it is, I think people understand the realities. And here in the Keys, we live off the simple motto: you can hide from wind, but you must run from the water. And they realize that. The storm surge, when you're only 3 feet above sea level, is deadly. And a question that's asked is, well, why would we go into the mainland if they could possibly get hit? Well, a high and dry hotel on the mainland of Florida is always going to be better than a wet, soggy ground here in the Keys. And so that's what we do. We try to get away from the water. We get somewhere safe where we can avoid the wind.
Yeah, good advice, and thanks for all you're doing. Martin Centerfit, the Monroe County, Florida Emergency Management Director. That's a busy guy.